Hey everyone, Salty Stark here, and with us it's Play to Main episode 12. Be honest, we're just kind of waiting for Soletta to come out at this point. That way we can see what units we need to work on and stuff like that. We did work on our Bethany finally, that we got from our LD trans, as you can see. Her stats are, I think they're alright. She could probably use a little bit more attack and maybe a little bit less accuracy, but we don't really have a replacement rune at the moment for like right here, so she's good at where she stands. So we worked on that. Then we worked on. We're just trying to get ready for account level 80, honestly. So we max evolved all of our ones, twos, and three stars, and right now I'm working on the 4 stars. That way, if anything becomes relevant, we can always use it. As well as the fact that when we can get, or next time we have an event where we could just farm XP all day, it's gonna be really easy to get this stuff up. So we'll have the monsters ready and it should be very, very chill. Like, on the downside though is I've gotten addicted to unknown scrolls, and we opened up a metro crap ton, so that's always awkward, but we'll get the crystals back. We play the market a lot, so as you can see we still have 378k held on hand. Like, not the worst thing ever, but we'll eventually slow down on it. The benefits of farming unknown scrolls is obviously what I said. It helps get to your account level in terms of you'll have more monsters to level up, and each monster you get a certain amount of XP for. I honestly don't remember what they all are, so I can't say. But other than that, you get book levels, which although the ones for one stars aren't the best, for example, it's still stats, right? That's still one extra attack for per each fire monster, and when you have multiple of them, especially all of these because they're all assassins, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra attack per book level. When you get to this 2 stars, they go up a little bit more. Like, this is 16, so you know, it's still a lot better. 16 extra attack on these these 2 monsters, and a lot of extra HP and stuff like that. And then obviously you get plenty of 3 stars too, so it counts for all these, and then you can see it just keeps scaling upwards. So all these little differences, like let's go to an unruined, unskilled unit, for example. You can go look at one of yours if you really want. We'll take our Chibu, for example. You or not Chibu, Funkbeck, for example. I know, we'll go to our Katarina because it's level 70. So as you can see, with literally 0 skill up, 0 awakening, she's at 34k power right now. And honestly, that's not that bad. Like, I remember when I started this game, with runes and skill ups, had monsters at 34k power. So really not that bad. And again, goes towards your account levels. I do know for Nat 5s, it's essentially 6,900 XP. So it's per Nat 5 you level up. Like here, we're at 22,920. If we, leveled up so many Nat 5s and stuff like that, we could probably squeeze out another account level. And account levels are big deals, right? Like, it's stats you're always going to have in all your monsters. So this is probably going to get changed when Soletta comes out. I don't know if she uses much defense stuff because she has a lot of innate resistances and stuff. So we'll see about all that. We'll probably go into trying to get this precision and stuff because she needs everything. Like, she needs precision, accuracy, crit rate, crit damage. Like, from my understanding, all of her stuff. You definitely need crit rate on Soletta because that's how her passive works. So we're gonna have to resituate all of this. Some pitfalls with Soletta, I'm probably gonna guess now, is she's not gonna have the best damage ever. She'll have like good damage, but it's not gonna be the best damage ever. So you can't do the same things that you do on Orbia, like run 3 healers with a defense break and call it good and wait for roll and ult. Like, I don't think she's gonna work that way. I think you're gonna have to run more or less like DPS healers, bruisers, stuff like that. So I think she'll be a lot of fun. So we're gonna probably have to go back into this tree. That way I have monsters that do a little bit more damage. We're definitely gonna pull out of this tree, at least get these two picked up. That way we don't have to worry about those stats later. We might run a crit rate necklace on her, for example. That's kind of where we are. Like, do like a crit rate necklace and get all the crit rate subs I have right now into precision. So we'll see. It's just gonna be all about what her stats equate to whenever we actually get her. All right, like of what we need to do and don't need to do. Because I think most monsters that are auto attack based, you want 175% precision at minimum. Just because evasion is not a primary thing, but if we look at my aerial, for example, it has 62% evasion. This is 28, 44. Like, evasion kind of just happens on some monsters just because, it's a stat, like any other stat. And it's not the worst stat ever, but it's not the best stat ever. Like, so you definitely want to bypass people not having, or want to bypass these innate evasion monsters. So that'll be good. We are actually trying to go for rank 1 arena today, and man, has it been fun. The 5K change has made it to where it is so much more competitive. Like, we're only second week into the season, and we already have like so many people just sitting here trying to eat the top players alive. Like, so my guess is last hour it's just going to be a mass push of who can get to 5K and who's going to be standing at the top of the list at the end of all of it. So I do wish they'd do some arena changes personally, because arena's kind of boiled down to run the same thing every time because it counters majority of the defenses, and there's specific cases, you can change one unit around, stuff like that. Like here, I can just run my Siracti and silence everything. Here, as long as I have Juno, the Dark Staff's gonna get me. Momentized Dark Staff here would just get me ulti, so on and so forth. I'm trying to have more fun with it, run stuff that not everyone's running. As you can see, it gets kind of stale towards the top end. Got 2 with Juno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the top 10 people are running Juno. 1, 2, 3. Nakasha, like, it gets very stale at the top end because everyone's just running like the most broken units. So we're having some fun with it, seeing if this will work at all. Because realistically, if everyone's running the same thing and everyone's fighting each other and being able to beat them, the best option you can go with, run a completely different defense than everyone else and see if they can try to struggle with it. Like, these are to get towards the top 10 though. Copy and paste always works, right? Like, because the reason why a lot of these defenses are here in the first place is because they work. So, and it's just the people who know how to counter them. Once you get to the top, though, everyone knows how to counter them. So it's just kind of like you might drop a game or two here and there, but we've done 153 entries and have 146 wins. So I'd kind of like to see it. They made it how Korea is, where everyone has to auto challenge arena. I think that probably fix that issue, but there's pros and cons on every system. So, and right now the con is, you kind of just defense kind of is meaningless. Like, you're lucky if you have like a 20% win rate on defense. So there's that. Let's see, what else can we go discuss? We did the math. If you are trying to become a Soletta main, you need 2,900 of these. As you can see, we got ours, so we're pretty happy about that. We can sell the excess off later. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. And then you also need, these. I don't know exactly how many you need of these. I don't think it's too insane, but we're just farming up saffron right now, and we'll get some more 4-leaf clovers here in a little bit. It won't be a big deal for that. So, as far as stuff we're actually going to be working on next week when Soletta comes out, we have plenty of gear here that will be good. Like this, I can put onto a crit rate necklace. Not have to worry about it too much. Be a lot cheaper with refining catalysts. Obviously, I am going to be moving a lot of my gear over, just because I don't necessarily. I'm going to play Soletta. I've wanted to play Soletta since March, and I don't really necessarily care for Orbia. Like, Orbia's alright, not bad summoner, right? But it doesn't feel the best at the same time. In a lot of situations, her skills feel a little buggy. Like, Water S1, for example, feels very restrictive. Light S2 feels like it just randomly misses the whole time. So it's just one of those things where I don't like to deal with RNG in a PvP match. In that kind of sense, there are times, like obviously accuracy resistance, nice RNG, but when it's something's supposed to do what it does and then it doesn't, it feels very bad. So if anyone's curious what PvP team I run a lot, since I don't really do brawl videos or anything like that. I normally do this stuff on stream. I'm currently running Juno, Kumar, Annabelle, Chibu, and then like a Wind Beetle. I have a lot of flexes. I actually don't care for Ariel that much right now. He feels like he does too much healing for the fact that you're not getting any other purpose out of him. Like, it's literally just healing, which if he gets defense broken is pretty much cut into nothing too. So Ariel, in my opinion, doesn't feel the best. I'm gonna keep him obviously because it's just another healer. It's really good for siege still and stuff like that, and regular challenge arena. But he's definitely fallen off in priority for me personally. While he's got up a little bit, unfortunately, mine's only A11. Once we get her up a little bit more, she'll feel a little bit better. Probably still need to try to figure out her stats a little bit better. She probably has too much accuracy as well, not enough resistance. But I was trying to go for like a hybrid of damage as well as tankiness, and it's kind of working, kind of not. Once she gets up there, she'll feel better, but I don't know if it's exactly what I want. Bethany, kind of hit or miss. When she pops off really hard. If she doesn't pop off that, she just feels like she's not doing too much, just auto attacking, applying destroy. So, and then I think Vanessa's a really solid unit. I don't have her really built at the moment. I think I just stole runes from something else. I can't even remember. Oh, I stole them from the Fang Yan because I'm gonna have to break up this whole rune set. I wanted to try triple destroy, and it just doesn't work. So probably put both those on despair. So stay tuned next week if you do want to see those two units afterwards, because I definitely didn't like the triple destroy. So I think despair on both of them could be pretty decent. But anyways, guys, that's all I have, and I hope you guys have a good one. If you like the video and want more content like this, please subscribe. And we will be having a Annabelle West tournament for the first year anniversary on the August 19th, and if you want to see that, you can check it out at twitch.tv/saltystarktv. Um, and if you want to participate and you're on Annabelle, just DM me. It's going to be the first 16 people to sign up, so yeah, I probably can, just put something in the comments, or if you can get in Baker's Guild or Baker's Discord or something like that, or whatever guild you might be in, I'll get it through in game stuff like that. It's not a big deal. So, but thank you guys, appreciate you, and have a good one.